I've been waiting for you.
Hi, it's Ruby back again with another Vegas update video. This is going to be my update for January. This one was much anticipated. I wanted to wait until mid-January just to see what was going on with the restrictions and everything. I have a lot of news for you guys. I have some announcements coming up and a trip announcement, so stay tuned if you are enjoying this kind of content. If you would like to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, maybe you have an upcoming trip and you want to get some updates. I'm noticing a lot of subscribers coming in. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get started with the news. Okay, so first off, some interesting news. Cashless slot machines are going to become a thing, you guys. IGT has announced a new cashless ATM system. It has been approved by the Nevada Gaming Commission. Here's how this is going to work. This is basically a resort wallet where you are going to transfer money into a digital wallet for gambling, and then you can use a PIN number on the slot machine to access the funds. Now, this is kind of cool in some ways in that it'll be very easy to get your money. You don't have to have those horrible ATM fees in the casinos. On the other hand, I do think this could be a problem for people who maybe have a gambling problem, or if people maybe could steal your PIN. So kind of interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see how they do this, how the security works. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys would use a moneyless slot machine. If these cashless slot machines sound like a good idea to you, is this the future? Or is this just a way for the casino to just take all of your money? Okay, Tao Group is said to acquire Hakkasan. So Tao Group, if you guys are unfamiliar, they own several restaurants and they own a lot of clubs and day clubs in Vegas. So off the top of the bat, I know Tao Beach, Marquee, the day club at Marquee. They own Tao Restaurant. They own Lavo. They own a bunch of properties, and they have already acquired Omnia. So they bought the Omnia Group out, and now they're said to acquire Hakkasan. So this could mean that essentially all of these clubs, like the majority of the clubs in Las Vegas, would all be owned under one roof. So more to come with that, but kind of an interesting thing as far as a buyout. Even more buying and selling happening in Vegas. A lot of these things are kind of happening as we're going into 2021. Things are shifting around. The Tropicana went up for sale and was rebought. And it turned out that it was basically bought by the company that already owned it under a subsidiary company. So they were just kind of moving their assets around. It is up for sale again. So no word really. It's all speculation on who's going to buy the Tropicana. There are a few parties up involved, but kind of an interesting situation there. We'll see how that plays out and what that could mean for the Tropicana. Okay, I have some bummer news, but I promise we're going to get into some happy stuff at the end here. Okay, January has been really rough for Las Vegas, you guys. Normally, conventions carry January straight through. You can usually see really spiked rates in the beginning of January, packed bars, full restaurants, and this is primarily due to convention season. The Consumer Electronics Show was canceled this year. Last year in January brought in 170,000 people and brought in an estimated about $290 million in revenue for Las Vegas. So a huge amount of revenue for these casinos and for businesses. And that was a lot of work for people in Las Vegas as well. McCarran Airport reported that they are down about 57% of traffic compared to the year previously. So it's been a really, really rough January. My heart is going out to all these workers. I feel so bad for people that are kind of hurting and who are looking for business. I know that these people are used to working these crazy shifts and everything's been really, really slow, but right now has just been a little bit rough for Vegas. Let's talk about some of the hotels and casinos that are open and closed and what the situation is. The Mirage is entirely closed midweek, meaning casino, restaurants, everything. If it is midweek, Monday through Wednesday, totally closed. They are not open at all for business. The Palazzo, also totally closed right now. Mandalay Bay, Park MGM, Planet Hollywood, Link, Encore, and Rio are only open for hotels on weekends. So by that I mean you can book a room on the weekends only. They are open in the casino, but they are closed for reservations midweek. So essentially, Vegas is a little bit of a ghost town when it comes to midweek. If you are somebody who likes to go when something is super, super slow, if you are not worried about everything being open, if you want to go when there's nobody there, midweek would be the time to do it, and prices are incredibly low right now, you guys. So maybe if you're one of those people that wants a little quiet vacation and you want to go when there's nobody there, now would definitely be the time. Virgin Hotel once again delayed their opening date. Didn't I say this in the last video? I feel like some of this news is a little repetitive. I'm sorry about that, but in December they had delayed their opening and they are delaying it again. This time Virgin has no opening date. Now I have my speculations on when I think they might try to open, and it would be kind of interesting if they decided to wait until pool season. We will see how this plays out. They are just delaying it because traffic is so unbelievably low in Las Vegas right now that they don't see the need to open in the middle of January. So I will keep you posted on when the new Virgin Hotel opens. Maybe I'll be there for it. We'll have to see how it goes. And let's talk about the restrictions. I know that's why a lot of you guys are here. You have upcoming trips planned. The governor extended his restrictions for another 30 days. If you need a refresher on what that means, go ahead and check out my December updates. I mention it in a lot more detail, but essentially 25% occupancy in all dining establishments and only 4 people allowed per table. Right now is not the time to travel to Vegas with a large group. If you are a group of 4, you are fine. Any more than that, they will not let you sit together. If you are a group of 5, they will separate you. So just be aware. They extended that for another 30 days, so that would be February 15th. He stated the reason was that he wanted to see the after effects of New Year's holiday. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty slow winter for Las Vegas. Like I said, January, normally the conventions really carry it through. So without that traffic and with less travelers, it's been a little bit rough. Okay, and just a few quick mentions. Siegfried Fischbacher has passed away from cancer. He is of Siegfried and Roy, so one of those Vegas icons has sadly passed away. And Sheldon Adelson, a casino magnate, somebody who was like a huge part of industry in Vegas. He has passed away from Hodgkin's lymphoma. So 2 big losses for Vegas and people that meant a lot to the industry. Okay, let's give you guys some good news. I'm going to try to end this on a positive note if I can. Okay, first of all, pool season starts in March, and it usually opens right in the beginning of March. You can see them as early as the first week, if not for sure the second week of March. That will bring in more visitors. I am actually going to be going in March. We are expected to go the week of St. Patrick's Day. If any of you are going, I encourage you to go follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be doing live posting, and you can maybe go find me and say hello. I am feeling very hopeful about March in Vegas, you guys. I'm seeing a lot of you guys have trips planned for March and early spring. With the way that the vaccines are going and how things are moving, I know it feels very slow, but I do think we're going in the right direction, and I do think things will be significantly improved. There may be a few restrictions. It's possible. It really depends on how things go here, but I feel very hopeful for the future. I feel very hopeful for next year's pool season in Vegas. When I spoke to somebody at one of the casinos about day clubs and nightclubs, they indicated that they felt very strongly that nightclubs and day clubs would be back open next year. And so things are looking up. I would like to just give a little PSA to you guys. Maybe this is just me, kind of my heart going out to the people that don't have a lot of income right now. If you do decide to travel to Las Vegas right now, please be sure to tip really well, everyone. If you are going there soon and you are planning a trip, if you have that extra income, just set aside maybe 25% to tip your servers. These people are really hurting in this time. You know, maybe you're gonna get that stimulus money and you're like, I'm going on a vacay. Just be kind to those that are trying to get that work. They really need your service. So that is everything for this video. Some kind of downer information, but again, I feel very hopeful for what's to come. It's very, very slow in Vegas right now. For some of you, that might be a plus, and if you really need a getaway, hotel rooms are very discounted. Also, if you are planning to go early spring, these prices are definitely going up. So I recommend you book now. It's free to cancel and you'll get your money back if you change your mind, if things don't go the way you want. I actually have 2 early spring trips that I've already booked and planned because I know these prices are gonna go up. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm gonna ask if you enjoy this kind of content, if you're looking for more Vegas planning videos, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. I am a Las Vegas tourist and I like to plan my trips out, and I wanna help you guys plan your trips. And leave a comment down below if you guys are planning to go soon. I'd like to hear when your trips are gonna be if you are somebody that's going soon. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next one.